What's up YouTube, this is Chris, back with another video. In today's video, or wait, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Chris, I clicked on this video because I thought it was going to be some trout catch and cook or a little bit of fishing action. Well, it's actually going to be both, so stay tuned. But I had to give a little background of what me and Josh actually went through in this video or this fishing trip. So we started the day off completely wrong. I wake up, I'm going to get dressed. Josh gives me a call. He's like, dude, we actually went to the Skyway fishing pier the day before just to catch some bait. The whole plan was to have baits in the water by sunrise. Right when the sun hit the water, we wanted baits in the water. So I get that phone call, the bait's dead. So we should have called it off right there, but we didn't because we're fishermen and we're going out on the water. So I'm gonna let the video speak for itself, let you guys watch a little bit what happened in the morning, and then I'm gonna be in here throughout the video giving a little bit of narration and keeping you guys up to date. All right, I hope you guys enjoy. What's up YouTube, this is Chris, back with another video. Today guys, the morning is already getting started off to a fabulous morning. I got Josh here holding the boat. I'm gonna explain on the boat what's going on this morning, give you guys a little rundown because it's definitely not starting how we planned.
Keep saying we got 3 more. I don't know what that's at. You think we got enough?
Dude, I have no idea. Last thing we need, I guess, is running out of fuel.
I feel like that gauge is wrong, bro. No, I feel like we have a lot of gas.
You feel like we have a lot?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let me give you the rundown. Me and Josh yesterday went to the Skyway fishing pier to catch bait because we needed bait first thing in the morning, and we left it in the live well overnight, and the pump died. So now we have.
Make sure you let them know this is a big bait well. This isn't like
yeah, we're talking about a legitimate bait well. We're not talking about like a little bucket. We're talking about an insulated bait well. So right now the plan is to go catch some pinfish and pigfish and hopefully get on our spot and get fishing. What do you got to say, John?
Dude, that thing just went to 5 gallons, bro. Running out of gas out here, bro.
So now our gas gauge just dropped half of what it said originally. Alright guys, so this is what we did not want to be doing right now, is catching bait, but that is what we are doing. So we're gonna try and get these pinfish and pigfish and get on the spot. Let's just hope they're here. He almost lost it. Alright guys, so we came out today. We came for some grouper near the Skyway. Weather conditions did not fare too well. We were only on the spot for about an hour, didn't even get a bite. I'm sure you guys already heard, we had bait yesterday. The bait died overnight, but now we're out here trying to pick off some snooks, and this is the result of that. So this is the first real fish I've caught on that Daiwa BG there. Handled it pretty well, but let's get another one. All right. So me and Josh have completely switched up the game plan. The original plan was to target some grouper at a hole that we're familiar with. that is totally out of the picture. Weather has gotten a little worse, so we can't be on that spot. And on top of that, we were there for about an hour and got no bites, so they were not biting. So we've switched it up completely. We're just kind of going with the flow, trying to figure it out. Right now we're over here near the Skyway, fishing some rocks and trying to target some snook. I just landed that jack. That was the first fish on the Daiwa BG. He gave me a good fight. Drag system did what it was supposed to do. We're fishing a little light leaders, but we're gonna try and get on some snook for you guys. What do you say about this day, Josh?
Tough fight, but that's fishing. We're still working and grinding.
We're fishing right now, but we're gonna get to catching. Isn't that right, Dino? I see you all the time saying, oh, you guys are fishing, aren't catching, aren't fishing, aren't catching. Well, we're gonna catch. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Chris, that wasn't a grouper. No, that was not a grouper. That was a jack crevalle. The grouper plan did not work out. As you guys saw in the previous clips, me and Josh went and fished for some bait, or we had to catch some bait because our bait died. And it took us way too long. It took us about 45 minutes to catch the bait, and we wanted to have our baits in the water at sunrise. And we had a small window of opportunity between when the sun hit the water and when the clouds started rolling in and the wind started to pick up throughout the day and churn up the water. And we had to get out because we're only on Baby Huey, so it's not a huge boat. It gets a little scary when the waves get big, let's just say that. So we had to switch up entirely. So we went snook fishing. We started using our fishing brains and started looking for new spots and new areas. So we ended up going snook fishing, and Josh got broken off a couple times. I caught that jack crevalle, and at that point in the day, or later on in the day, we had to switch it up again, and we hit a couple other spots that ended up not working. So then we scratched everything. We actually knew of a healthy trout flat, so we went and hit this trout flat, and I ended up doing pretty good. So I'm gonna show you these clips, and then we're gonna get right into the catch and cook. That's the reason you guys came to this video, so stay tuned. Fair warning, guys, not a professional cook, but we're gonna give this a shot. Pretty easy. I have cooked fish in the past. First thing we got to do is melt a little butter. Typically you'd want to do this in a pan, but we're just gonna throw it on the tin foil and then melt it in the grill already, and then drop the fish in. Get you a tablespoon of butter. Like I said, you typically want to do this in a pan, but we're just going to already do it in the tin foil and it'll melt all in there. We're going to throw our fish on there and then we're going to cover it. Alright guys, so we're melting this butter up. And that's what the fish is going to sit in the tin foil. Alright guys, so the butter's all melted, as you can see. You want to make sure it gets a nice brown color to it, and make sure the tin foil is covered in it so your fish doesn't stick. So there's the 2 fillets of fish and a little bit extra. Come on. Alright, so we're gonna squeeze some fresh lemon on the fish. I already squeezed a little bit on there, so this one's kind of already done. And then we're gonna put the lemon on top of the fish to let it kind of marinate on there when it's cooking. We got another slice here. Gonna squeeze it on. Oh yeah. Get all the juice out of it you can. Actually, lay this to the side a little bit. Let's hurry up so we can so the butter doesn't cool off. We're gonna throw some pepper on there. I also like to throw it around the tin foil and then do a little bit of salt. I know Josh likes a lot of salt, so we're gonna season it up for him. Then we're gonna throw the 2 lemons on top. We're gonna try and close this up, but I might have to use another piece of tin foil. Nah, we'll be good. I just don't want to get butter all over the grill. Alright guys, when you're done wrapping up your tin foil, or your fish up in your tin foil and all your seasonings all over it, you're gonna want to heat your grill up to medium to high temp, kind of in between, and then throw it on there and leave it on there for about 8 to 10 minutes. Fish doesn't take that long to cook. It just depends on the thickness of your fillet. So we're gonna wait for this to cook on up. I know Josh is getting impatient. He's over here pacing back and forth, mouth watering. He's ready to eat him some fish. All right, so we're gonna wait about 8 to 10 minutes, and we're gonna have us some lunch. Man, I'm over here slaving right now, guys. It's hot. I'm grilling all these fish, and our boy Josh is over here playing ring toss. Oh, on camera. On camera. He got it. Hey, leave a like down below if you've ever played the little ring toss game, or what is that called?
I don't know.
The game where you have the rope in the ring and you swing it down and you got to get it on the hook. We're approaching our 8 minutes. We're almost there. A couple more minutes, guys. You be patient. Be patient. All right. Let's check out our fish while Josh is over here playing his child's games.
Is that lunch ready?
Ooh, yeah, yummy. All right, guys, the trout is done. Turn the grill off. Ooh. Let that bad boy cool off. There's our finished product.
Open her up.
Hey Rick, this is for you. Rick asked for a catch and cook, so. Last but not least, little parsley, whoops, for aesthetic purposes, and a little bit of a sweet taste on there. Is that good for you, Joshy Poo?
Looks good to me.
Boom. And that is our finished project. We got some trout, some apple chips, little parsley, lemon. Josh is about to dig in. He's gonna give us our official taste test review.
If I die, guys, I don't know who will run my page, but I'll see you on the other side.
Go ahead, give him a little review.
Oh, it's pretty flaky, I'll give you that. Nice, lemony. Really taste the butter and the lemon. It's very prevalent. Flaky.
All right, we're looking for a rating out of 5. 5 stars, like a restaurant. This is Chris's kitchen.
I'll give you a 4.
4. Woo! We got a 4, guys. We're getting on what are the food critics? Man, we got
on the Food Network.
Yeah, we're on the Food Network. Chef Ramsay, come at me. He would roast me for that plate. All right, guys, we're gonna dig in, and that's about it.
Hey,
If you what?
You gotta send Chef Ramsay this on Twitter and see if he responds.
Oh, he'll roast me. Boom! So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that trout recipe looked delicious, because it was. It filled me and Josh up. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the page for more, and make sure you hit that little bell notification next to the subscribe button so you get notifications anytime I post a video. And leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Alright guys, peace. Man, you're still watching this video? Well, I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. Make sure you subscribe. You know, you see that little thing up there? Subscribe to the page. Come on, subscribe.